Question.
This is a pretty incredible opportunity for you. World Juniors, representing your country, going into the semifinals, elimination game. How are you feeling?
Okay, up next. Go ahead.
We know how much coaches prize versatility. What positions are you best suited to playing? You're a young player, but for anyone who's never had a chance to watch you play before, how would you describe your play style? When you think about what got you here as a forward, what's your primary skill set? Every NHL skater has their meal ticket, but what are some of your secondary skills? What would you say is the X factor that you bring to this team?
That's the last question for today. Thanks, everyone.
Hey, it's Macklin Celebrini calling. Our agent gave me your number. I know you're excited about the semifinals at the World Juniors, and you should be. This is going to be one of the most fun games of your career, and you should enjoy it. There's going to be lots of scouts out there, and they'll be watching. Hey, I watched the game yesterday. Congrats on the big win. Now it's important to focus on your health and recovery to make sure you can play at a high level in the next game. Good luck.
Congratulations on the win! You've made it to the gold medal game at the World Junior Tournament. This is a huge deal. It's your chance to shine on a global stage. Your form score here will set the tone for your draft ranking.
We only have time for a couple questions. You are up first.
World Juniors, you got the gold medal. That's incredible. What does this moment mean to you? With the success you saw at the tournament, are your sights now set on the NHL draft and your NHL career?
And that's going to be it for today. Thank you, everyone.
Hey, just calling to chat about the opportunity you have to take home a Champions League title. This is totally awesome. But for you, there's another piece at play here, and that is we can up your draft stock game in and game out. It is important for you to really dump everything you have, shift in and shift out to prove to these scouts that you're the pro player they want.
Partying face.
Hey, I know you and your team fell short of the Champions League final, and that's a tough one. But our focus coming into this tournament was always your draft stock. That was the dream, getting drafted to the pros, and for us,
Okay, everyone, we only have time for a few questions, so let's get started.
Every young hockey player dreams of getting to the NHL, and for you, that could be a reality at the upcoming NHL draft. What does that mean to you as you approach this? When you consider what's gotten you to this point and what will make you an NHL player, what skills do you bring to the table? As you consider what teams might draft you here, do you want to play for a team with a passionate fan base or with a broader one? You were selected to represent your country at the World Juniors. What did that mean to you, and what did you draw from the experience? Thinking about your NHL career and what you want it to look like, are you a player who wants to move around, or do you see yourself as someone who wants to spend your entire career with one franchise? What motivates you as a hockey player? Do you want to be as good as you can be? Do you want to be a star in this league? Or do you want to win championships? It's every young player's dream to get drafted and play in the NHL. As you go through this process, do you have a preference of what team selects you? Given that there are multiple teams considering drafting you, which team would you prefer to be selected by?
Thanks for all your questions, but that's all we have time for today. Thanks, everyone.
Dreams do come true. The pride in your parents' faces, the moment you've been waiting for. I bet you he doesn't even know what's going on right now. It must be a whirlwind. Long days at the rink, cold coffee, long road trips, sharing bus rides, staying in hotels with a bunch of your friends and former teammates, new teammates, everybody cheering for you to take this moment to the next level. You're getting drafted. It's day one. Day two is where the hard job begins. Enjoy today, but your journey to become a full-time NHLer only begun.
With everyone here, why don't we get started? You're up first.
Congrats on getting drafted. Big moment for you and your family. How do you feel about where you ended up getting drafted?
Yeah, let's get to you for the next question.
I'm sure as you went through the combine and draft weekend in this overall process that you had a sense that there were a variety of teams interested in or considering drafting you. Did you have a sense that the team that ultimately selected you was where you might be headed?
Okay, let's go over here.
You've been drafted by a team that's rebuilding. The good thing, you're going to get a lot more ice time, more opportunities with the coach. What are your thoughts on playing with this team?
That's the end of our question period. Thanks, everyone, for coming out.
Hey, congrats on getting drafted. This is a huge accomplishment. You should be proud of yourself. Now just make sure you keep working so you...
Congratulations, you signed your entry-level contract, officially making you a pro. Now that the business is out of the way, time to focus on your game. We're going to fine-tune it, polish it up, and get ready for the next level.
We only have time for a couple questions. You are up first.
Congratulations, you just signed your first NHL contract. It's official, you've gone pro. How does that feel?
Okay, let's go over here for the next question.
In a lot of ways, signing your first professional contract is the culmination of a lifetime of work, and yet you're just at the start of your journey. This is the hardest professional league in the world. Are you ready for the challenge that awaits you here?
Okay, that's all we have time for. Thanks, everyone, for your questions, but we have to wrap up.
Stepping into an NHL locker room for the first time has to be an intimidating moment, but at the same time, it's got to be super exciting. The nameplate's there, your jersey's hanging out. All of a sudden, you're seeing your heroes, the guys you watched growing up. Now they're welcoming you into their group. They feel like you're part of their family, and it's now time for you to show that you belong. It's one thing to get to the NHL. It's one thing to have your name on a nameplate, to have your jersey sitting in your locker. Now you have to wear that jersey with pride and show you belong.
This preseason is extremely important for you. Our expectation is for you to make this team. We think you have the talent, the mental ability, but you have to show us over this preseason that you're ready to make the team.
Rook, you've been doing really, really well in the last few exhibition games, so I'm happy to tell you that this week I'm moving you up. You're going to play up one line. Show us what you've got. Rookie, you've been a strong addition to our club. You're doing some things really, really well. Others need improvement. What we'd like you to do in these last few games is to finish the preseason as strong as you can and show us what you've got.
You had a great camp. You worked real hard. Unfortunately, the numbers aren't going to work in your favor. We're going to send you down to the AHL, but this is all part of your development. It's an extremely tough league down there. You got to work hard and continue to build your game, and there's no doubt for me or anyone else in the organization that you're going to make your way back up.
Hey, I heard you didn't make the main roster and you're getting sent down to the AHL. That's completely okay.
This early season evaluation period is really important for you. There are going to be opportunities to go back to the NHL at the end of this period, but it's
I've noticed your health is running low. It's important to stay in top shape to perform your best. Make sure to use your energy wisely to boost your health levels. Let's keep you at your peak. When you're feeling good, you're playing good.
You've had a nice start here in the AHL. At this time, through the evaluation period, we're going to keep you in the AHL. We're still early in the season here in the AHL. It's our next evaluation period, a really important time for you to take advantage. You've had a good evaluation period, but it hasn't been enough for us to send you to the NHL. Continue your process. We're entering another evaluation period here earlier in the season. This is a great opportunity to make the jump to the NHL, but it's based strictly. For the last few evaluation periods, you've been here in the AHL, and honestly, unless you raise your level, the season's really moving along here in another evaluation period, which will give you the opportunity to prove to us and the coaching staff. At this time, you're going to be staying in the AHL. Don't get frustrated by the process. Believe in working hard. We're approaching the midway point of the season, and this is a great opportunity for you to prove to us that you're ready to play in the NHL. You're going to be evaluated. About halfway through the season here, and we've liked your game, but you're not quite ready, in our opinion, to make the jump to the NHL. Right around halfway in the season, this is a great chance for you to take advantage of an opportunity to get to the NHL, but it's completely based on your performance. Go out and play hard. Unfortunately, this evaluation period just didn't give us enough to force our hand to put you in. We are in the dog days of the season in the AHL. This evaluation period is vital for you. If you go out and perform well, you have a chance to. This evaluation period didn't go quite as well as both of us wanted. We're going to keep you in the AHL at this time. We're getting closer to the end of the season, crunch time, and this is a huge opportunity for you, this evaluation period. We're really looking forward to you taking another step to be able to really help us with the big club, but the onus is on you. You have to go out and perform here. We're going to keep you down in the AHL. Unfortunately, this evaluation period, we didn't. This is your last opportunity to make it to the NHL this season. This evaluation period is extremely important for you. Perform. After the last evaluation period, we've decided to keep you here in the AHL. I know it can be somewhat frustrating late in the season, but there's still plenty of time. We worked extremely hard all season long, and this is obviously a very disappointing finish not to make it to the AHL playoffs. However, we can use it as fuel to work extra hard over the summer. This isn't your first preseason. You know what the expectations are. You know that it's always a battle to make these teams. We think you're going to be a big part of this group. We think you're going to make this team.
First shooter for Washington, number 15, 7-11. First shooter for the Penguins, number 69. Next shooter for the Penguins, number 5. Next shooter for the Penguins, number 67, Rick.
We've reached the halfway point of the preseason. You're doing some things really, really well. Other things need some more improvement. So I'm going to move you down a line for the remainder of the preseason. We're in training camp. We've been working hard. I want you to consider that you're giving me your best effort for the remainder of this training camp.
Well, you had a great camp, but unfortunately the numbers aren't lining up, and we're going to have to send you to the AHL. Now, you know the league's really tough down there, and we want you to continue to develop, continue to this early season evaluation period is really important for you. There are going to be opportunities to go back to the NHL. You've had a nice start here in the AHL at this time through the evaluation period. We're going to keep We're still early in the season here in the AHL. It's our next evaluation period, a really important time for you to take advantage. You've had a good evaluation period, but it hasn't been enough for us to send you to the NHL. Continue your process. We're entering another evaluation period here earlier in the season. This is a great opportunity to make the jump to the end. We're going to keep you in the AHL. This evaluation period went well, but there wasn't enough there for you. The season's really moving along here in another evaluation period, which will give you the opportunity to prove to us and the coaching. At this time, you're going to be staying in the AHL. Don't get frustrated by the process. We're approaching the midway point of the season, and this is a great opportunity for you to prove to us that you're ready to play. About halfway through the season here, and we've liked your game, but you're not quite ready, in our opinion, to make the We are in the dog days of the season in the AHL. This evaluation period is Congratulations, you're going to the NHL. Your game has absolutely blossomed recently, and we're really excited to see you bring that type of effort to the NHL.
Hey, congrats on the first goal. Now I'm excited to watch you score more.
Magical night here at the rink. It's a night of firsts, and he came through and scored his first ever National Hockey League goal. I love the reaction by the players on the ice when a player gets his first. They go and collect the puck. You see the bench being happy afterwards, the trainers, the coaches. But then post-game, no matter what the result of the night is, you get to take that puck home. It says the date. It says it's your first ever National Hockey League goal. Put it on your mantle, and hopefully it's the first of many to come.
We're on the home stretch of the season here, and it's the time when coaches really start to evaluate their players and figure out who they actually have on their bench. What an opportunity for you to just keep playing hard, giving it your all every shift, and solidify your spot on this team. Don't be too perplexed when I say this to you, but a hot sauce company has approached me to have you as an ambassador. Look, unique. Hey, I just wanted to let you know that that deal we were working on, it actually fell through. We didn't get it. Not the end of the world. What I want you to do...
It might not be fair, but you don't want to be struggling at the wrong time of the season. It's a long campaign, you go through some ups and downs, but in the most critical juncture, you have type of player the coach loses faith in this late into the campaign.